The sky is the limit. They've also leaked full sets out before the set even came out. So what I'm saying here is there's a very likely chance, according to a lot of people very, very into the industry, that this is indeed true. So this is where I'm going to pump the brakes. I'm looking at this set, and I'm saying, is it really smart by Konami to load this setup with every good possible ghost rare? Is that even possible? Do you think as a business move, that's the smart decision? A potential. If this is really the case, Konami knows that we are all going to be suckers and buy this up like candy, and Konami knows, well, we basically can print as much money as we want. These boxes are bricks of dollar bills, and let's print it to oblivion until it never, ever runs out. That would be the disastrous situation number one. Biggest risk for me, number one, is that scenario, and the fact that Ghosts from the Past, the second haunting, will be here in 2022, 2023, 24, 25, 26, 27. It will be here until I am old and withered away. That's disaster scenario number one, until it just keeps getting printed over and over again. Disaster scenario number two, if these rumors are true, would be,
in a world full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, grading, selling, buying, one card game remains supreme. One man has the insights you need to know. Watch and subscribe now. YugiohTube.
You ever see a set that's so loaded, that is so ridiculously good, that you never in your dreams imagine would happen with Konami at the helm? Right now, we are seeing leaked photos of 2022 Ghosts from the Past, what they say is the second haunting, set to release on April 22nd, that makes this set, if true, if these photos that we're looking at right now online are true and valid photos, not some sort of scams, some sort of joke, if these are legitimate photos right now, and we see Blue Eyes as a ghost rare, Dark Magician Girl, Cyber Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon, and the other 5D's Dragon as ghost rares, this set, in my opinion, if these are true, this set has potential to be the all-time, one of the all-time greatest sets that we've ever seen come out in Yu-Gi-Oh history. This has potential to be the all-time greatest modern set, let's say from 2008 to 2022, from that era, from the last decade. This has potential to just sizzle every other set, destroy every other set, and completely change everything we know about Ghosts from the Past. This set has, as we know, done very well with 2021. 2021 brought back Ghost Rares. Not only did it do it, it kept the average of one per case. It had a Dark Magician original starter deck art, a Dark Magician as a ghost rare along with 4 others. The odds of pulling that one specific ghost rare, since there are 5, 1 per 5 cases on average. I repeat, they're 1 per case to hit a ghost rare, but to hit the 1 of the 5 you want, on average you're going to open 5 cases of product to hit that one specific ghost you want. Rest of the set kind of stunk, but to be honest with you, who cares? It's a lottery-driven system. That's what pack openings and box openings are. People don't care about, well, this set is cool and it has a lot of good average cards. People want the home run. And if you have a 2022 Ghost from the Past set that has 5 different home run potential characters here, I mean, you look at a set like this and you think, you could tell me in a dream, what would you want from the greatest set of all time that features ghost rares? You would say Dark Magician Girl, Blue Eyes White Dragon with that original artwork, Cyber Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon. I mean, it's connecting every era that we've seen. You know, from the original starter deck Kaiba to the next era, the MFC days, to the GX era, the Cyber Dragon days, to the 5D era. The 5Ds era, and of course, Phantom Darkness was a whole different animal on its own. Dark Arm Dragon never disappoints. All of these cards, if true, are historic, iconic cards, and to have them all in one set, okay, seems unbelievable. So this is where I'm going to pump the brakes. I'm looking at this set, and I'm saying, is it really smart by Konami to load this setup with every good possible Ghost Rare? Is that even possible? Do you think as a business move, that's the smart decision? And to be honest with you, no, I don't think at all that that's smart. I think if I'm Konami, I would put one of these big bad boys into one of the sets every year. For example, 2022 Ghost from the Past, throw in Cyber Dragon. That's a big hit. Throw in Dark Arm Dragon Ghost. That's another big hit. Okay, 2023, throw in the Dark Magician Girl, and you could have the rest of it be complete toilet paper and dog poop, and that set would sell to oblivion. But now it looks what they're doing is they're putting all of these amazing cards, and of course the Blue Eyes White Dragon, mind blown, my mind is numb, my pants are soiled, this is unbelievable. If this Dark Magician original art is actually in fact a Ghost Rare in this set, the sky is the limit. But I always like to think of the risks before the rewards, and I look at the worst case scenario. If this were the fact, and this were true, let's say these leaked rumors are true, the worst case scenarios, okay? Number one, this set is printed to absolute oblivion. We see it with Pokemon cards. This set has the greatest potential we've ever seen, but so does Celebration's Pokemon, and that is printed to complete oblivion. Aside from those stainless steel or steel cards with the Ultra Premium Collection, demand can only be so high. Zion Williamson in the NBA, an all-star, perennial future all-star player, one of the greatest rookies we've ever seen come out of the draft. PSA 10s of his main rookie card, 20,000 population. I repeat, 20,000 cards of Zion Williamson are PSA 10. 20,000 from the one set. We talk in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 200, pop 200 is high. Imagine 20,000. Okay? So what I'm saying here is that we're seeing a potential. If this is really the case, Konami knows that we are all going to be suckers and buy this up like candy, and Konami knows, well, we basically can print as much money as we want. These boxes are bricks of dollar bills, and let's print it to oblivion until it never, ever runs out. That would be the disastrous situation number one. Biggest risk for me, number one, is that scenario, and the fact that Ghosts from the Past, the second haunting, will be here in 2022, 2023, 24, 25, 26, 27. It will be here until I am old and withered away. That's disaster scenario number one, until it just keeps getting printed over and over again. Disaster scenario number two, if these rumors are true, would be the allure, the draw of a Ghost Rare is lost. Okay? It's done. If a Ghost Rare is as they say, let's look at what the rumors were actually from the direct source here. It says it's an all-foil set. And right here, the drop rate has 2. The drop rate has expanded. So it's twice as easy to pull a Ghost Rare this time around. So the horrifying situation here is that now it's double as easy to hit that Ghost Rare that you want. And if, okay, that there's only 5 Ghost Rares, if there's only 5 Ghost Rares in this set, you're talking now 2 per case, that really does make a huge difference in terms of the allure and draw of Ghost Rares. Let's say you buy a case. The first one in 2021, Great money set. Dark Magician, the original artwork, phenomenal. 1 per case on average. 5 different ghost rares. So your odds of hitting that one specific ghost rare is 1 in every 5 cases. If you want to hit the one that you actually really are looking for, right? Everyone see how that makes sense? 5 different ghost rares. On average, 1 ghost rare is 1 per case. So if you have 5, the odds of hitting that 1 out of the 5 ghosts that you actually want is 1 in every 5 cases. Not the same story here if these are the only ghost rares. If there's only 5 ghost rares, that means you're hitting 2 per case. Your odds of hitting the one that you really want went from around 1 in every 5 cases on average to 1 in 2.5 cases on average, which actually does make a very, very big difference. And a lot of folks actually will look at these ghosts and probably be happy with any one that they get. Of course, the Blue Eyes, the Holy Grail, I would say, but the Dark Magician not far from behind. I'm worried. I'm worried that Ghosts from the Past 2023 comes out, and now instead of 2 ghosts per case, it's 3 ghosts. 2024 comes out. Instead of 3 ghosts per case, it's 4 ghosts per case. 2030 Ghosts from the Past comes out. You get a ghost in every frickin' mini box. So that's what gets me very concerned about this. Are they diluting the value of ghost rares? We'll have to wait and see. Are there 5 more ghost rares in addition to these that are crap? Very possible and very hopeful that that is the case, because I love loaded sets, but I don't love loaded pull rates where it's so easy to get your hands on anything, because guess what? Then everyone has it and no one cares about it anymore. End of story. That is disaster scenario number 2. The positive scenarios, of course, is the demand on this will be through the moon, absolute skyrocket. Then you, of course, have these wonderful ghost rare cards. The only issue with that is if they're easy to grade, everyone gets Gem Mint 10s. If you have people looking at this scenario and saying, I am going to make so much money with these Ghosts from the Past boxes, then all of a sudden, hey, alarm, red alert, when it becomes everybody investing in it, okay, and everyone keeps buying product to invest, that's the horrifying scenario where everyone now is buying to flip it and no one is buying to consume it. When you have more flippers than consumers, the crash will happen. I think the demand is so high, it's just so sky high, that even the most investors possible invested into this set should have a decent time, especially with what we're seeing on early MSRP prices. But that is something to watch out for. Again, the positives, though, is if these ghost rares come out, and especially if these ghost rares are indeed the case, the demand will just be absolutely through the roof. If they are hard to grade, even better. Even better. The Dark Magician from 2021, that original Ghost from the Past box, that card as a 10 is hitting big money. I expect it to keep hitting big money. I'm not at all worried about the long-term potential of the Dark Magician or the Ghost from the Past original box, because, again, those ghost rares are actually rare. They are tough to grade. The Dark Magician came out of the pack horrible with surface issues all over the place. I think that card is a modern-day money investment. If you're talking comparing modern day cards to the old stuff, that is as close as you can get to the OG old, pretty much untouchable, bulletproof type cards. That Dark Magician is right there, because it's a tough pull in 1 in 5 cases on average, and it's a ridiculously hard card to grade. If these cards are easy to grade, that is a concern, because then everyone again has 10s, and the value of 10s is so diluted to where everyone has them anyway, and no one really cares. And then again, the allure of ghost rares goes down the drains. That could also even affect some of the OG ghost rares. If ghost rares are everywhere and everyone has ghost rares, makes it tough to value and justify. When you see a ghost rare, it's like seeing a diamond. It's a tough to get, beautiful looking item. And now if everyone gets it, that's concerning. If everyone gets them in high grade, even more concerning. But again, I am listing all of the doomsday scenarios possible. I think this, if true, has potential to be the modern day Holy Grail type set, along with a pretty darn good one with Ghosts from the Past, the original. I am very high on the original Ghosts from the Past. I think if this is any sort of short print, if this only has 1 to 2 waves or runs of product, watch out. Watch out. If this had the same amount of quantity as the original Ghosts from the Past, or of a Toon Chaos type scenario, these things are to the moon. I don't see it with Konami. I think Konami's are pretty much making bricks of money with these. I'm concerned about the pull rates, the easier pull rates. That's concerning. But at the same time, the demand for this set should be absolutely ridiculous. A Blue Eyes and Ghost Rare, I myself am a huge consumer of that card. I can't wait to get my hands on that, especially in a PSA 10. What do you guys think? Is this true? Is it not? Is it a joke? What I will say to this is that everyone I've talked to said the source that leaked this information out said that this information, they said they never had anything wrong. They've also leaked full sets out before the set even came out. So what I'm saying here is there's a very likely chance, according to a lot of people very, very into the industry, that this is indeed true. What do you guys think? Is this a jaw-dropping fake? Is this a jaw-dropping success? We won't know until April 22nd of 2022, probably before that. But all I'm saying is, if this is true, get your wallets out. Until next time, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tube, signing out.